How do you feel about money? When I talk about like making a lot of money, what comes up for you? That's a really big question. There's a lot. We are all carrying around beliefs and gosh, the thoughts, some really heavy thoughts that creep up. I don't even totally realize what those thoughts are. Well, I'm trying to pull them all out, become aware of them, and to talk about my money story. Because if I'm going to help lead you on this $1,000,000 mission, I got to tackle my money story. I was in the car. I had just joined a co-working space. This was I don't know, 2018 or something. I was listening to Brooke Castillo's Life Coach School podcast. I was really sure actually that Brooke was actually from Minnesota because of her accent and the way she goes, so, oh my gosh, this so, whatever. She's not from Minnesota. I tend to think everybody's from Minnesota in their heart. So in this episode that was titled, Money is Awesome, I was like, is money awesome? Money is like the source of all kinds of problems. Money is greed. Money is I had all this immediate reaction to it where I was like, I have never once thought that money was awesome. But I listened to that episode. And by the end of it, I thought, money is awesome. Money is awesome. Money is awesome. What people do with it may not be awesome, but money is awesome. And if people do good things with money, it's even better. Money is awesome. And that became my mantra for a long time. It was my first step into really figuring out what my money story is and how my ideas about money might be holding me back. Now, I'm reminded of my limiting beliefs around money every time I go to price a new program, every time I go to sell something, every time I have to rationalize a purchase. I mean, we are facing up against our money belief systems every day, all the time, all the time. We're probably not even fully aware of it. But as entrepreneurs, we're probably more aware than most people about the whole money thing because we are running everything through our own lens. So we got to talk about this. We got to talk about the beliefs that we are carrying around with us. So I thought I would start our $1,000,000 mission with a quick little peek into Sally's money story. Money's awesome ? To money is awesome. And I'm still convincing myself of that in every moment, but I'm better. Now, some beliefs and part of who I am that led me to a place where I was questioning whether or not money was awesome was because I grew up with two awesome parents in a total middle class, middle America, middle everything. They were both teachers. And we had a certain pride in not having money. I don't know why. Because my parents worked hard. They worked hard. And we had everything we needed and a little bit of what we wanted. And that seemed like the best path. So, of course, I found myself working in the nonprofit sector in education and living with that same intention. I had everything I needed and a little bit of what I wanted. I went to college in a place where we admired and held up people who took a vow of poverty. And we held that up as really the most godly way of living. And I think there's something so beautiful about that. I really, really do. And all of that has made my other wish of making a lot of money feel a little fraught, a little bit like, oh, should I be wanting to make so much money? I would really like to make more money. I would love a hot tub, guys. I really want, you should see my vision board. There's a hot tub on there, new carpet. I want to adventure. I want to travel. I want to help my kids with college. Oh, money is awesome. All the things I could do with money. I know money is not happiness, but it might make happiness a little easier to come by. I'm not an expert, you guys, and I'm not a life coach. But here's the deal. When I sat in that Brooke Castillo moment in the car and realized that money in and of itself isn't evil, money in and of itself can't make amazing things happen or terrible things happen. But people who wield money and have money and share money, and they can do amazing things with money. Money is awesome. That's what I go back to again and again as I push myself to dream a slightly bigger dream and to take bigger risks and to go for it. Because I've been holding myself back. Maybe this resonates with you. Maybe you have been in a moment like that where your views around money are complicated and conflicting and makes it hard to invite abundance in. My new beliefs look more like this. When I have more money, I can have a bigger impact. I can empower others more effectively when I have more money. My amazing speakers will be able to access more when I have more money. I will be able to lead the way. I can inspire a greater impact. Good people with money can do more good. Money allows me to have a greater impact. It's all tied together, the impact and the money. And so for me, I'm not done yet. I still have a long ways to go, but I'm doing the work. I'm reading the books. I'm listening to all the podcasts. I'm doing the work. I'm writing the statements down. I'm vision boarding. I'm trying to unearth all the beliefs, clear them away, forgive what needs to be forgiven, and keep moving forward. Because I know if I don't, as an entrepreneur, if we don't, it's not going to happen. So here we are in our $1 million mission. We are inspiring and empowering 100 speakers to make at least 10 grand in their speaking. You can do it. You got this. I know you can. When you do that, imagine if 100 of us are doing that, the impact that we are having together. I want us to acknowledge the power and the impact that we can have, because speaking is such a force of good, right? It is such a force of inspiration and empowerment and education. It can change the way people think and feel and act and behave. And imagine if we unleashed that in an even bigger way. That's what we are doing. That's what we're doing in our $1 million mission. So I want you to come join us over in the Emerging Speakers Society. That is my free private Facebook group. And together, every Thursday, we're doing a deeper dive into what we're talking about here on the show. You can ask all the questions. We've got some really wonderful conversations coming up about this. Come join us officially. You can put your name on the dashboard, and we will track 100 speakers bringing to life $10,000 at least in your speaking. You got this. You totally have this, but you've got to come join us over in the group. bemoved.com/ESS. We'll do big things together. More money, more impact. In fact, tomorrow in the Movers Live training, I'm going to be asking some questions that can help you figure out where your money story comes from, and some resources that I have been enjoying and that have been pushing me, and all the triggers. It's good for me. It's good for me. It's good for you. That's what we do as entrepreneurs. We go headfirst into the tough stuff. And then next week on the show, we are inviting in a panel of amazing entrepreneurs who are all in the same process we are. We had a really awesome conversation about money and entrepreneurship. How do we get past our money blocks so we can think bigger? And then leverage speaking to make more of it. All right, my friends. Great to see you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. $1 million, baby. More money, more impact. That's terrible. Don't do that.